Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me one more time. This is Karine and I am here today to talk to you about your health in regards to what you're getting from your meal. I want you to ask yourself this question before you eat the next meal. Stop, pause. What am I getting from this meal? Is this meal nourishing my body, or am I just eating to feel full or to satisfy the hunger that's in me? Remember, our food is supposed to be our fuel. Our fuel is supposed to be our medicine, so let your medicine be your food and your food be your medicine. All right. One addition we can do to our diets today is to add fiber, which can help when it comes on to digestion, when it comes on to bloating, and when it comes on to feeling fatigue, right? Lethargic. As you eat, you feel tired. Pain, arthritis, all of these things. All of these struggles that we go through, at some time or another. I am going to tell you how you can lessen all of these discomforts, all of these ailments that you're struggling with in your body. All right. My personal story. There was a time in my life when I was struggling with, fatigue, tired, inflamed, feeling overwhelmed. I was diagnosed with lupus. I felt at that time that my body was working against me. But I learned something powerful. My body was not my enemy, right? My body wasn't working against me. I was making the wrong choices, right? Because of I was eating, right? So when I started to add more natural foods, more fiber, I realized that my digestion improved, and I also realized that my energy started to, increase, and I stopped getting worse. Right? And let me say this clearly. If you consistently add fiber into your meal, you can start to feel lighter, more regular, go to the bathroom more regular, and you become more energized within weeks. What is fiber? Fiber is found in fruits, vegetables, beans, seeds, whole grains, right? And it's the part your body doesn't fully digest, because we have two types of fiber. We have soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. Insoluble fiber basically where in which it acts now as a broom because our body do not digest it, right? So because it now acts as a broom, it actually sweep out our colon, right, when it's actually coming out. So it's actually help to cleanse, to push out all of these waste products, right, that we have lodged in our colon, right? And as we know, if all of these stay in our colon, it is going to be detriment to our health. It's not something that we really want to have waste products in our bodies that should be emptied out, right? So because fiber now basically is insoluble fiber now act as a broom, it helps to cleanse us, right? Detoxify our bodies. What happens basically to your body if you're not eating foods that has fiber? Waste stay longer in your colon. You may become constipated, right? Your digestion slow down, and your body has to work harder to eliminate all of these waste, right? I remember our colon is designed by God to remove waste from our bodies, right? And when this slows down, your whole body is going to feel it. All right. So are you struggling when it comes on to feeling bloated after a meal? Do you struggle when it comes on to using the bathroom more frequently? Are you feeling tired after you eat your meal? Are you dealing with inflammation? That could be joint pain, pain in your joint, in your back, in your feet, in your leg, in your fingers, right? Just try adding fiber to your meal, right? So fiber improves digestion. It supports heart health, regulates Blood sugar, yes, for persons who are diabetic, persons who are struggling with high blood pressure, persons who are struggling with cholesterol problems, right? And also bloating, persons who have gut issues, who are struggling with bloating. Fiber is really beneficial, right? Because when we eat food that has fiber, when it comes on to persons who are diabetic, that allows the insulin level not to have a spike or to spike, right? Because of the fiber that the food contain. All right. So like for making healthier choices, right, is one of the smartest move, the best move that we can do for our body, right? Remember, like for white bread, we make switches. You switch that out for whole wheat. Fried food, you don't go that route there, right? So steam your vegetables, right? That is better choice. Sugary snacks, switch these out. Almonds, making healthier choices. So you can do switch it out now for sugary snacks instead of snacking on sugary things. Just not now, unlike almond, walnut, pumpkin seed, these are more beneficial, right? Or even fruits, Jamaican apple, papaya, those are healthier choices, right, to snack on. Also, ensure that you're drinking water. No, because you listen to me and I tell you, if you add fiber to your diet, ensure that you follow that up by drinking water. So like the sugary drinks and all of them, those things, you cut those out and you drink water instead, right? Yes, that helps to flush now, to soften your waste that is in your colon. And so when you go to the bathroom, you don't have to strain. It should not, that's not a norm for you to strain in order to pass your feces. For the moment you have to strain to pass your feces, that means your body is crying out, it need fiber. Your colon need to be flushed, right? And some of the fruits and the vegetables that you can add, as I mentioned before, papaya seed, papaya that with this papaya seed, this is very good. Also, cabbage, callaloo, pak chow, carrot, beetroot, and when you blend these, making juices like with the carrot and the beetroot, do not strain and throw away the trash. If you even buy the orange, do not just get the juice from the orange and throw away the gut. That's very good fiber for our bodies, right? Also, ensuring that you can add okra. Okra is very good source of fiber, and okra is very good when it comes onto your body, lowering inflammation, right? Also, in the morning, you're having your breakfast. One of the good fiber good choice that you can make is oatmeal. One of the good addition that you can do for your diet is add oatmeal, right? So the oatmeal now, you can use the oatmeal like maybe you're making like a smoothie, so you use oats in your smoothie, right? So you can now add a teaspoonful of moringa powder, yeah, which is a superfood and has all these great benefits: antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, yeah, build your blood, boost your immune system, yes, right, lower inflammation as a result of all of these antioxidant that it contains, yes, lowers inflammation. So persons who are struggling with arthritis, right, lower your blood pressure. Persons who are struggling with high blood pressure, yes, right. I remember consistency is the key. So you don't try today and tomorrow you just can't bother. Consistency is the key, right? So you ensure like in the morning you may eat like a papaya, you may make a smoothie, right? You make healthy choices. And remember, not because you might eat fruits. Yes, fruits contain fiber, but remember some of the fruit have a high glycemic index, very sweet. So for persons who are diabetic, you don't want to overdo it. Moderation in all things, right? Also, you can swap out some of these white flour that you use to make the dumpling for whole wheat flour. And when you're doing that, you can also add a teaspoonful of moringa powder. And remember, instead of the white rice, what you can do, switch that out. For sweet potatoes, dasheen, green banana, right? Those are also have fiber. Pumpkin, good source of fiber also, right? So you're getting your vitamin A, you're getting your vitamin C also from the pumpkin. Those are good sources. So you switch out some of this fast food, right? Remember, your health is your best wealth, right? And God placed what we need on this earth. He didn't only just make us, but He made the food that is supposed to sustain us, right? So if you're feeling sluggish after your meal, that should not be. Your food is supposed to be your fuel. Your food is supposed to energize you, allow you to feel vibrant. That means that if you are eating food after you eat the food, you feel sluggish, you feel lethargic, you feel like you want to sleep, something is that you're not making the right choice. Your food should be your medicine, and your medicine should be your food, right? So for persons who you don't have the time to plan your meal or plan a healthy meal, you want help planning your healthy meal, right? You would like a meal planner, you like ideas, you'd like to know how you can incorporate moringa in your diet, you'd like to know how you can include or increase the amount of fiber you get on a daily basis, or how you can be creative in adding those fiber to your meal, don't hesitate to text healing down below in the comment section, and I will get back to you, right? Blessings, and remember, as I said before, your health is your best wealth. All right, what good blessings.